What's up, guys? It's your girl, Dedicated Diva, and welcome back to Dedicated Diva Homeschooling Minute. I am your girl, Priscilla, and so we're going to jump straight into things. Now, I know it's a little bit later on, and school may have already started for you guys, but I wanted to show you guys this page because we are going to start touching base over here on Dedicated Diva's lifestyle. Now, as you guys can see on this website here, is everything with the at-home lifestyle, but on this channel, we are focusing on homeschooling. So as you guys can see in this little tan box, you can sign up for the newsletter here. So every month, throughout the month, I create content and I put it over there for you guys when it comes to homeschooling. And I'm going to link the Discord also for you guys in the comment section below or in the description box to my Discord, my homeschooling Discord. Now, number one, you want to research your state laws. If you don't know what the rules are to homeschooling, please make sure you figure them out. Let me see if I have not put that button on this page, but by the time you watch this video, right here at the bottom, you will be able to go over to click on this button and find your state so you can find out more about the homeschooling laws in your state. You want to take action. You want to visit your state departments of education website or the Homeschool Legal Defense Association to understand the legal requirements for homeschooling in your area. Tip: in Tennessee, that's where I stay, for example, parents can homeschool under three different options. That's independent homeschooling, church related school, or category three distant learning school. And at first I was doing things virtually here in Tennessee. Then I jumped over to independent schooling, and now I am under what you call a church related homeschool. So that way my daughter won't have to go through the state testing and all that because, well, it's for different reasons. Let me put it like that. But I will have that linked for you guys so you guys can just do a little click, or I might put it somewhere in here just so you guys can do a little click to get over to that document. Number two, you want to decide on a homeschooling method. Some of your options are traditional, unschooling, Charlotte Mason, unit studies, or online program. This can be something. I shouldn't have put up virtual school. It can be something like, if you guys don't know, it's something called Mia Academy. You have Discover K-12, so you can do programs like that. Or you can do the unschooling. That's where it's student led learning based on your child's interests. You can do the traditional school, and that mimics a school environment. So you have the books in different sort. Now, I will let you guys know now. You guys don't have to have anything that you want. You don't have to have anything that you don't want to have, and you can have everything that you want to have. It's just all depends on how you want to do things. Now, it's ways that I can teach you guys. If you guys want to know this, just let me know. You guys can go by Chat GBT and create lessons, printables. I mean, it can schedule your whole class for the week. It can schedule things for the year. It can give you a rundown of what your child should be doing. You can tweak it. So if you guys want a video like that, let me know. But you want to make sure you decide on a method on what you're going to be doing. It all depends on too how old your kiddo is. So if they're in something like elementary school, middle school, high school, you can kind of tweak things because you know your child and how your child learns. Number three, you want to set a budget. Costs may include the curriculum resources, supplies, field trips, or extracurricular activities, or online subscriptions or tutoring. A tip: you can look for free resources online or community programs to save money. Like I told you guys can go through ChatGPT. There's free programs like Discovery K-12. um I would say for everybody that's able to afford it. If you're not, you don't have to worry about it. You're gonna need supplies like notebooks, art materials, pencils, pens. You can get things like that. Now, field trips, there are some virtual things you can do online for field trips. You can also just go outside in your backyard for field trips. Choose or create a curriculum, just like I just told you guys. You guys can go the chat GBT route. It takes a minute, but you can still do that. You can do local support. You can do custom curriculums like Cayenne Academy. Cayenne Academy is free. Or you can do pre-packaged curriculums, time for learning, the good and the beautiful, Mia Academy. I have my daughter in Mia Academy right now. It is a paid program, but that's what she goes through right now. If I don't feel like paying for Mia Academy, I go over to Discovery K-12. So you can do whatever you feel like doing at whatever time, because you are homeschooling your home own kiddo. You can prepare your house for learning. You want to make sure you do this. You want to create a space in your home. Now, I know a lot of us, we don't have a lot. I know a lot of us, we have a lot. So it all depends on whatever you want to do. You want to make sure that you have a space. Just say if you have them a laptop or a tablet, when it comes time for homeschooling, you want to have a space off to the side where they know when it's time for them to sit down, it's time for homeschooling to kick in. You can set up a table, desk, or a comfortable reading nook. Organize the supplies. You want to keep your books, craft supplies, and digital tools in one place. Just like I was saying, so you will know that it's time to go. They'll know that it's time to go. And schedule, you want to build a daily or weekly routine, even if it's flexible. I like a flexible routine. I let my daughter know, as long as she do it in that day, get everything done, as long as she's not trying to cram everything in at one time. But it's totally up to you what you want to do with your kiddos. You want to notify the proper authorities. You want to file the necessary paperwork with your local school district or state, depending on the law. Example, in Tennessee, that's where I stay, you need to submit a notice of intent to homeschool if you're doing the independent school route, and including your chosen homeschooling option and child's grade level. Now, when you are going independent school route here in Tennessee, you have to go through testing in certain grades. So that's why you have to notify the proper authorities. So if it's something you need to do, they can send you some type of email, some type of mail, just to keep you up to date on that. Number 7, you want to join a support network. I have a Discord for homeschoolers. I will have that somewhere up on the page, also with the state resource sheet, so you guys will see that. You want to have somewhere that you can go where there are other homeschoolers, because it's always something that you may not know, that you may want to know or may need to know. I know I'm like that. I go on Facebook and start going through groups for here in Tennessee and find out something every other week that I did not know. So having a Facebook community or being inside of a Discord community, it will help you a ton. Now, my Discord community has just started. So, of course, things will be a little slow, but over time, it will pick up with a lot of us. And you don't have to be in Tennessee to connect to anything that I have on homeschooling. My newsletter and my Discord, it is for everyone throughout the U.S. You want to set learning goals for each child. So if you have multiple kiddos that you are going to homeschool, you want to define what you want them to achieve by the end of the school year. So math, reading, science, social studies, you want to let them know what they should be working toward, because if you're not working toward anything, what are you doing? But you want to define the goal. For instance, if you have a kiddo, they don't know how to read that well, you want to make sure they know how to read really good by the end of the school year, or a lot better than they already are. If they're not good with math skills or telling time, it can be anything. You want to make sure they're good with that by the end of the school year. You want to incorporate extracurricular activities. If you want them to do things like sports league, there's things like that in different places. Now, I can't say there's a lot of them because I'm not sure, because my daughter, she didn't get into any sports, and my son, he was not big on sports at all. But you can look through, or go on Facebook to visit some of those groups to see if there's anything in your area. Now, it can be something like music or art classes, volunteer work, and community events. Number 10, you want to evaluate and adapt regularly. So, review your child's progress and your teaching methods monthly or quarterly. So, basically, you want to make sure what you're doing is working. Are they understanding? Are they just sitting around lagging around? Because you don't want your kiddos just to be sitting around not doing anything. You want knowledge to constantly come in, you want their brains to constantly move. Keeping records. What to track? You want to track attendance, grades, sample work, and any legal documents. So I will show you guys in an upcoming video on how you guys can keep up with attendance, grades, and different things of that sort. Why is this important? Proof of progress may be required, especially if you're going through standardized testing or college applications. I'm going to tell you guys, it is really good to keep up with attendance. You don't have to, but it is a really good thing to keep up with it, because you never know what may come up, what may happen, and you want to be like, hey, this is how I keep up with their attendance and their grades and what they may have did for the week. And number 12, you want to enjoy your journey. Make sure you stay flexible. Homeschooling lets you tailor education to fit your family's lifestyle. Now, I can't say this more. You don't have to do things like other people do things. You can homeschool Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday for 3 hours, for however many hours you feel like. It's not up to anybody else on what you're doing. This is why I say find out your state requirement. Once you find out your state requirement or whatever they ask for, that's what you send in to them. But you homeschool the way that you want to. I have so many people, and I've seen so many people don't know where to start, or don't know what to do, and they're trying to keep up with everyone else. What everyone else is doing does not matter. The only thing matter is what you're currently doing. Now, I want you guys to get inside of my Discord group, and I'm going to put that on the page. So when you guys see it, that will be on the page. I want you guys to get inside of my Discord group. No one is inside of it yet, but I will be able to throw out a lot of resources to you guys better if it's somewhere where we can all be on a daily basis. If you need help, I'm able to throw that help over to you. Now, the state resource sheet that I was telling you guys about, I'm going to get over to that. Now, if you see this part of the video, yep, I found it. So I'm gonna go to the homeschooling by state. Okay, so as you guys can see here, I found that state resource sheet on homeschooling. Now, before you guys get to scrolling, once you guys get on this page, the states are in the first column. The state website is in the second column, and homeschooling is in the third column. All you guys have to do is scroll down, find your state, click. This will take you to either the state board of education website, or it will take you straight to homeschooling, or it will take you to the Homeschooling Legal Defense Association. So you just scroll, find your state. This is for Texas. And so it gives you information here. Now, of course, if it's something that you are looking for and it's not here, that's why some of these, I can't remember which state it was. I will just lead you guys over. Let's see if it was Kansas. I will lead you guys to your state board of education, just so I will lead you guys in the right direction, and it's up to you guys to find out more. But if you guys come inside of my Discord group, you guys will be able to chat with me and other homeschoolers. As I told you guys before, it I've just now opened up. So when you go on the inside, it'll just be me and you until more of us come together. I will pin this page and the page I was on before the Getting Started Homeschooling. I will pin this page for you guys also. Become a part of my newsletter, become a part of my Discord. I will pin that in the comment section below for you guys also. And I will be back next week with more. I'll see you guys then.